Hey there everybody, Thet here, and welcome back to Thet Plays the Darkest Dungeon. Last time, we took a team and lost Phantos, because of course we did, out in, we went out to present all the offerings, that's right. I believe we went to Sunward again, with Fairfax, Holland, and Rokia, which at least came back. Good for them, unlike Phantos. Hey, it happens. We still have more Sunward Isle to go, though. We're not quite at level 7 here, which will hopefully give us one more thing to fight. We also get a basic intro if we go ahead and complete this. We're taking Croc and his powerful boys. Croc being the most powerful with High Roller's Dice, Focus Ring, and Ancestor's Head for 10 to 48 damage. Even his weakest hit is a slapper. Faultmai with Crescendo Box, Focus Ring, and Legendary Bracer. Alexander Frost taking the most different approach here with a bioluminescent shield for 35 damage protection, damage reflection, 10 protection. Whenever he uses a friendly skill, such as, let's say, Phalanx, he marks himself. And whenever he uses a friendly skill, everyone else has a chance of getting some stress relief from it. He's also using the Ares Spear for extra bleed duration and speed, mainly for the speed. And then Baristan's Head for even more protection. He has 60 protection. It'll go up by 30, so he'll be at like 80 or whatever the max is. I don't remember anymore. At that. He has a chance of getting 2 blocks from Phalanx now that it's level 5. He also got a big buff to Spear Lance here, which can now be used from the first 2 rows and hits all enemies. Before, it only hit 1 enemy, and it was only the first 2 I mean, he could only use it from the front, and he only hit 2 enemies. So that's actually probably the biggest change in a move from upgrades I've ever seen, which is kind of awesome. It makes me really want to use Spear Lance some more. And then, of course, Gry in the back with Last Light, Martyr's Halo, and Ancestor's Scroll for some real deal heals that make you feel real. Okay. Bring me some stacks. You know what? You can take those 2 torches back. Give me 1 stack of shoves. A key. It is a short mission, so hopefully it won't be that bad. I think we're good to go. Yeah. Bring this. Let's see what happens. Back into the Isles. We're spending a lot of time here, which is okay, because it's actually a aesthetically quite pleasing section of the game, especially for a modded section. And the enemies, despite the fact that I complain about them a lot, I actually do like quite a bit. I think they're cool. Except for the Fappers. Fuck them. But everyone else is actually like a pretty neat enemy. Oh yeah, and the drummers. I don't like them either. You know, I actually hate this level, and I hate all the enemies in it. You can figure out which opinion is actually mine by trying to figure it out. Anyway, we get some stress relief there, so we might come back to that. We'll see what this fight... I really expected there to be a fight there. We also have less stress here. Or the inverse. More stress healing here for the rest of this quest. Not that I care too much for that. It kind of just is what it is, and honestly, that's all that it is. What you got for me? I'll take some sapphires. Heck yeah. Alright, a map. Not incredibly useful, but acknowledged. A trap.
Ambushed by foul invention.
I hate traps that give you long-term accuracy debuffs. I think they're extremely annoying. However, he did have an accuracy buff already. Look at that slapback. Wasn't a big one, but it was a slapback. I mean, he still has a good chance to hit. It's just not a great chance to hit. I didn't bring any herbs, so, you know. Still does 37 damage, which is kind of okay. I'm being cheeky. Let's just jump right in here with Into the Fray. Give me that bleed. Nicely done. And then we're going to start with... Well, let's get rid of that bleed to start off. Oh, and a nice crit heal to start off. Love it. We don't need the party XP anymore, so we don't really need to build around that, which is good, because that means I can basically use buffs as I want moving forward. Let's go ahead and use Primal Champion right now. Give us a slapback. There it is. Feudal Reach. How futile. All right, now Frost can go for his mighty pierce. No, that is a voracious gullet you got there. Not that we care. Today is a good day to die. Indeed. Yeah, keep up the riposte. Might as well. And why don't you bring us some of this stress relief, because that stress is coming. Whether we like it or not. And we don't really. How did Frost end up going last, dude? He has 12 freaking... You know, that's really annoying. How that doesn't make sense. I mean, I get it. Everything's RNG, hardy har har. Get good scrub, etc., etc. But good lord, man. It's a little ridiculous to have just a straight up number be subject to RNG. Like speed, like turn order. It's a little nuts, is what I'm trying to say. A little, you know, stupid. That's what I'm trying to say. A little bit like RNG is making up for difficulty a little bit. I might be trying to say. I don't know what I'm trying to say, okay? Excuse me while I use my veneer of stupidity to, you know, make objections to a video game. Alright, well, Fontenmai's been a little bit on the useless side this fight. Let's go ahead and move him forward again. Maybe let him do something. Like get wailed at. Wonderful. Perfect.
Festering fear consumes the mind.
So close. You couldn't have done one more point of damage, though? Would have been nice, just saying. It's alright, Frost has got you.
Maintain the offensive.
Nice Koban you got there. Let's see. Heirloom chest, you see. I mean, I do like heirlooms. It trip. It's not that big a deal. That's a lot of stress. That's a lot of stinky stress. Oh, hi. Hi there, hulking Yakume. I probably butchered that name. But anyway, let's throw down some freaking protection here. We got our 2 blocks. Frost is now marked. He's got maximum protection, as you can see. So, let's... the noise he makes when he gets slapped. Good lord. Let's get some of that stress down. A wild swing would hit all 3 in the front now. 145% chances. No, their stun resist is too good for that. I think we just go for max damage here, which is going to be Reckless Rage in this case. Although if we can mark the enemy, we get a little bit of a... No. Give me max slapbacks. There's the whale, which doesn't come with damage, so no slapback on it. So that sucks. There's the mire, which was blocked. He hit 2 enemies, though, because he's a jerk. Great slapback there. With a stun. Fantastic. That reduces some damage. Huge time. Now I think we go with a mark. Give me the mark on him. Frost actually gets a lot of extra damage against marked targets. Our crit, or our hit chance is still actually pretty darn good considering how many insane accuracy debuffs Croc is sitting on right now. Which I think is a little insane, which is why I said it. But okay. Oh, no, that's fine. That's okay. That's good. What? Alright. Well, luckily that's what we have potions for. Okay, now we're going to wild swing to move Fontenmai back to the front. No stuns, which is good. Needless to say. You are just the most annoying bastard, and I want you to know that. I want you to know you are, like, terrible. Like, your entire concept as a character, it's terrible. And I know there were people who thought you were a good idea, but they were wrong. And I hope they enjoy their wrongness, as they continue to be wrong in this part of life. I'm sure they're very successful in other parts. Alright. Yeah, there's the Dying Burst. This ain't that big a deal. Actually hurts his own people, too. I never noticed that. Pretty great. Okay, Whale of Tormented. Lots of stress in this run. Little annoying, but not the worst thing I've ever had to deal with. These are the worst things I ever had to deal with. Yeah, go ahead. It's like they tried to turn 4chan into a Darkest Dungeon monster. Anyway. Shall I continue to complain about this guy? I mean, probably. That is your highest accuracy move? You know what? Frick it. Just keep the defense going. Let's get some stress heals finally going now. Ooh. Gry is insanely good at stress heal. Oh, he came up immediately? Usually he waits a turn or two, but whatever. That's fine. I'm not complaining. Had a really, really quick fap. I guess you haven't done it in a while. That's cool, dude. I understand. Now get out of my house, please. And yes, I will continue to insult that enemy. Forever. Notice I don't insult the spider too much anymore. They're annoying, but God dang it. At least they don't freaking, you know, choke their chicken right in front of you. Yo. Perfecto. Yeah. I may or may not have forgotten that it goes the other way around. Probably not, but I may have. But probably not. Alright, Gry, we're gonna cut through this stress, this fight. Or you're gonna get stunned here. That does a stun. No worries. Into the fray is obviously our next move here. Didn't get a crit, but did get a dang good bleed out of it. Lower Croc stress. And then we can work on Fault Mai. I believe Fault Mai could still use a wild swing from there. He can, which hits all three, which is beautiful. Stun? Heck yeah, buddy! That was the 10 out of 10 situation. Dodge wasn't that great, but it happens. Alright. Let's go ahead and go for a mark, I think. Okay, now take advantage of that mark. Wonderful. And now get rid of some stress. Beautiful. And now we go into the next turn, and the shark does not go first, which surprises me. Ho-ho! Very nice. That's what I wanted to see. He's actually dead next turn, so we can just absorb this damage. He would have been dead this turn. Let's absorb that damage and actually get some stress relief going. Easy. Cheesy. Stress relievey. I like it. Alright. Have my spear.
Their cursed champion falls.
Well done.
This expedition at least promises success.
Our cursed champion can eat my feet. You have to do 100% of room battles, so as long as the mission's not over, we know there's at least one room battle here or here. Maybe we'll get a scout in the next room that'll tell us. Maybe. Probably not, but maybe. We won't. Alright. Cool. It's not like I was subconsciously asking. I still don't know what to do with you. We have tried using everything that we currently have in inventory. Would you like some beer? Actually, just drink it up yourself. No, I wanted you to actually... You're not pretty. I mean, that was my mistake, but, you know. I'm still gonna complain about it. That's what I do. There it is! It's a giant whale skeleton, as you do fight, you know, occasionally. That was not a crit, and I don't appreciate that. Keep with the stress relief. Do we have a way of tagging the boy in the back? I don't think we have anyone who can. That is incorrect. Frost can with Into the Fray. Minimum damage, but a beautiful bleed. This has a chance at a stun, but it's a very small chance. So I think we're just going to go with defense here, and you're going to use the riposte ability, aren't you? Nope. Use the stress ability. I'm sorry, the debuff ability. Oh, you are just going to have to be the most annoying bastard, aren't you? Oh, he's gonna bleed out. Love it. Love it a lot. Improvised tactics, please. It's time to throw it up. Ooh, 69 resolve XP. You know what that means? Nice. It was very nice. Keep primal championing yourself, I guess. You jerk. Well, at least the block is gone. The one thing I was gonna say, hey, we get to have this whole thing and we're not gonna have stress forever. You're an actual jerk. I want you to know that. We're not gonna bleed him because he's a bone boy, but we are gonna mark him to get that extra slappage on him. Great damage. And move yourself up now. Everyone else can move up quite easily, so let's take advantage of that. Expansive destruction is like nothing. It's like barely a thing. Barely hits the radar. Alright, Grise, it's going to keep stress from mounting too much. Hoping to get that 21% chance to crit, you know? Ah, well. Could still only use Wild Swing once. Well, once every couple of turns. Yeah, slap back a 7's not too bad. I'm getting tired of this stress, though. From this stinky, stupid enemy. This is the worst kind of fight. It's the kind where you know 100% you're going to win. And it's like you're nearly at the end of the dungeon, so fighting is almost like pointless at this point. You're just wasting my time. Because you made an enemy who is extremely tanky but can barely fight back. And it's like, why? Why make this kind of enemy? Damn, that was a good crit, though. Look, I can give them credit sometimes. Like, stop wasting my time. Please. Alright, throw stress relief there. Oh, a crit on it, too. 19! Beautiful. Okay, slap him down. We can leave with one block of stress. He didn't even do that much damage. Oh, there is a fight in the last one. Okay, whatever. Alright, let's slap these boys then. We didn't find a... Please, okay. We didn't find a secret room, so we might as well just use our cargo here.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Alright. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Mighty Onis. And another friggin' Shoguru. I don't like the Shoguru. Get here! Well, at least he's bleeding. Bleeding a lot. I could throw some more bleed on here. 140% chance. I mean, that chance is actually really low, but you know what? The double crit was pretty amazing, I will say that. And that's actually the same amount of bleed. He did take a little bit of damage himself, but we have some easy heals here. That said, I'm going to use improvised tactics for this round. Is that a triple stun? Nope. Well, one stun is okay. 2 stuns would have been better. Ouch. Alright. That does lower his stun resist, but that doesn't mean much. Oh, god dang it. Retaliating rhythm. I hate that. You're so annoying. I swear, I actually think this place is really cool. I'm just gonna keep complaining about it, though. Because fuck these mechanics. Tempted to have you pass your turn, but you know what? Kill him. Because I wanted Frost, who has more speed, by the way, to be able to use his, you know, move that hits everyone. That's okay, though, because the Shoguru's still dead.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Alright. Go after Frost. That's not Frost. You did it wrong, dude. You stupid? You going after the wrong one. There you go. You did it right. I mean, you did do more damage than was done back to you, but that's okay.
A brilliant confluence
It's perfectly fine. Because you're dead anyway. I mean, that was the other one, but you're picking up what I'm putting down, I'm sure. Let's go ahead and throw. Ooh! Very nice. See? I knew I wanted to use that move for a reason. Because it's good. Just gonna swap defenses and then watch him hit Frost, who has a lot of protection, so who cares? Wow. You are not slapping back as hard as you should, but whatever. Got a lot of Kobans out of this, which is pretty neat. Need some food. Hello, tree. How you doing? Burn the tree. The burning... Shovel the tree. Oh, that's it? Stress? That was... Okay. I don't know what I expected. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of stress, but I mean, who cares? We got rooms for that. Genophobia. Less stress healing in the brothel. All right. That's supposed to be gynophobia? Gynophobia? I don't know. Anemic, minus bleed resist. Whatever. I mean, it's kind of bad. Mostly who cares?
Our family name, once so well regarded,
Yo.
is now barely whispered aloud by decent folk.
Apparently, Holland impressed the abbot with his piety and was given a ruby blossom as a gift. And then went and recovered 99 stress. Well, that's nift. Alright, Fontmai, do whatever you're gonna do here. Go whip yourself. Okay? Be cool. I might have done this already, but I feel like it's a compulsion at this point. Let's check out all the places. They got some whips, they got some rings, they got some leers. I mean, that's all interesting. I do think the cattail idea is neat, but only for like 1 or 2 specific classes. Shield breaker, yeah, musketeer with some very loud colors. Pretty nifty. Anyway, that is going to be it for this episode of Thet Plays the Darkest Dungeon. If you enjoyed it, make sure to let me know by giving it a like. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe. Probably for some more. I mean, if you want to subscribe for less, it's a little weird, but I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just here to ask you what to do. Thanks again for watching this episode of Thet Plays the Darkest Dungeon. My name is Thet, and I will see you in the next video. My dudes.